lovelies, this is Jana here. Welcome to my channel. How you been doing? I hope you're wonderful. So today we're going to make one of the top 5 most requested recipes on this channel, and I can't believe why I haven't done that before, and Yepe also, because he keeps asking me when you're gonna make nuggets. Today we're going to make nuggets, and let's dig into the recipe. And it couldn't be easier. We're going to use vegetables as the base, and that's a wonderful thing in my opinion. And we're going to start by making the base of our nuggets, and we're going to use corn. This is frozen corn, but it can be canned. If it's canned corn, just drain it very well, okay? And to that, we're going to add half a cup of water and half a cup of flour. And we're going to blend it very well, and then we're going to go back with the skillet and add the rest of the ingredients. Super easy. Alright, so it is blended. Now we're going to set aside because we are going to saute. Now, brace yourselves. Super simple. My beloved cabbage. I absolutely love cabbage, and in this recipe it's beautiful because it's stringy, you know, so it's going to imitate in a way chicken. Brilliant. We're going to saute first the onions, a little bit of oil or water, and once it's hot we add the onions. The beauty about this recipe is for you to add whatever vegetable you like. The important one that I wouldn't skip is the corn, because corn has a starch in it, so it's going to make everything glue together, you know what I mean? You see at the end, you see what I'm talking about. But apart from that, you can add broccoli, you can add potatoes, you can add whatever you have left on your fridge. This is a very good cleaning the fridge kind of recipe. Saute for about 2-3 minutes. I don't want any color here, okay? Now I'm going to add the shredded cabbage. The cabbage should be cut very, very, very thin, so it's easier to mold them. And they're flexible, they cook faster once we're going to form the little nuggets. You can add a little bit of salt at this point. I'm taking half of the salt that I'm going to add later, just so the vegetables release the water. The salt pulls out moisture from vegetables. Now we're going to saute the cabbages along with the onions for 5 minutes, or until you feel that they're soft and cooked all the way through. All right, now we're going to add our corn mixture. So now we're going to cook this mixture for about 10 minutes, okay? And we're going to keep folding it, you know, because it's going to become like a Play-Doh, like I said. Don't worry, that's normal. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. And let me tell you this is a very nice way of sneaking in vegetables into the food if you have picky kids, for example. I didn't have that problem because my son, thank God, he ate everything I put in front of him. He's a foodie, he loves food. If you're watching, baby, Mama loves you. I know I say that all the time, but I want to reinforce it because I want you guys to exercise your freedom, you know, when it comes to cooking. Because sometimes people say to me, oh, but I added the measurements you told me to, and then yours look a little bit more moist. Or you need to free yourself sometimes for all those mandatory measurements. Unless you're baking something, I think you're supposed to, but even though flours, for example, depending on how old they are or what kind of flour you're using, they have more starch, they have more gluten, they have more water. So it depends, you know. Even if it's the same flour, if you cook it twice in the same month or year, depending on a lot of variables, your food's gonna turn out a little bit different. That's food, because food is alive. The ingredients are alive. We don't want to think that. Yes, vegan. You get my point. Come on. I think it's ready here. And now we're going to let it cool down. And we put a film on top so it doesn't dry out, because then from now on we're going to mold, and then we're going to put it in an air fryer, and we're going to enjoy it. And we're going to make a very simple mixture here of flour, garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper. So we're going to mix that. in a little bit of water. All the measurements and all the quantities and the method and everything is going to be explained very well in the description box below, as well as on my website. Check that out, the printable recipe. And here I have cornflakes that I have crushed. And now that our nuggets dough is completely cold at the room temperature, you're going to form whatever shape you like. And now we're going to dip into the batter, remove the excess of the batter, and then into the cornflakes. First, I will get my air fryer thing, the basket. You can make it gluten-free if you add rice flour, but then you have to add a few more tablespoons of cornstarch or tapioca starch or sour starch to give these the nuggets dough that effect that you've seen, and to the basket, and so on. That's my doggy, Poppy. She's sleeping, she's snoring. You hear? Oh my god. Kids are going to love it. The idea of putting cabbage, I mean, because of the strings, it was beautiful, but you can add mushrooms, you can add anything you want. That's my preference. So if you make, tag me, and I see you next time. Don't forget to like this video. Thumbs up for me, because I think I deserve it. If you think I don't deserve, give me a thumbs down, but I don't think you're gonna do it because you're so lovely. So I see you next time. Have a fabulous week, and until then, bye.